Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jada and I'm really excited to get into this tutorial. My nails are looking a little crusty, definitely giving everything everywhere all at once. So let's get our hands and nails all set for this tutorial. So for today, I'm really excited because my nails are inspired by Stray Kids Stays. If you're out there and you're watching, drop a comment down below. This is their title track, Case 143, from their album Maxtant, and it's going to be our inspiration for our nails today. So let's get into the tutorial. As you can see on your screen, I'm using a Sharpie marker to draw 143 on my nail tips. I was inspired by Emily Susanah here on YouTube, who did 2023 nails and actually drilled in the numbers on her nail tips. I thought that was a genius hack and I wanted to try it out for myself. So you're just going to draw yourself a little template of the numbers on your nail tips and then grab your nail drill. And you definitely want to go slow here. Take your time and slowly just follow that template that you drew on your nails, and then you'll be able to drill into the tips and get your nails all set and ready to go for your painting and designs and things like that. So just take your time and go slow. Now moving on, because we are using full cover tips, we have to apply a base gel. I am using the Jello base gel. I really do love this product because you are able to just change out your nail designs really easily because it comes with a remover. No more soaking our nails in acetone, and I think it's a really great product. I'll leave it linked down below if you want to try it out for yourself. Now that we have our base gel on, we're going to apply some gel on our full cover tips. Press it down really firmly onto our natural nail and make sure there's no air bubbles, and gently put it into the nail lamp. Going slow is key here, and if this is your first time trying this method, I'll leave some tutorials down below that I found really helpful to use. And see, now we have all of our tips on our nails and they look great. You can kind of see the 143 that I drilled in. I think it came out really cool. I'm just putting something underneath so you can kind of see the numbers a little bit better. But now we're on to the rest of our nail prep. You just want to buff the surface of the nail so we can get off that shiny layer, so we have a nice matte surface to do our nail polish applications, and so that there is a really smooth canvas. Moving on, in the same regard, we're going to bring out our nail file and sharpen up the edges or soften them and get our nail just right. Now here, look what happens. Right here. Like, come on. Popped right off, but it's okay. It came off camera. Put it back on and we're good to go. So, Good to Go by Jay Park. If you know that song, leave it down below. But yeah, just keep filing your nails to however you like and dust it off. Make sure there's no dust so we don't want to get that into our polish. Here I'm taking some rubbing alcohol just to make sure the surface is all clean and ready to go. Now on to the fun part. Here I'm showing you the polishes that I chose to use by Kiara in white in Soho, and also this black nail polish will also be used as well. So I'm just going to be painting my index finger, my ring finger, and my thumbnail white, and sit back, relax, listen to some music while I paint these nails, and I'll come back when it's all done. Jumping back in here real quick, completely forgot I did 2 coats of white polish. So as we're watching me paint my nails, getting the things done, leave a comment down below of when you first became a stay or even found out about Stray Kids. What is your favorite song? Who is your bias and who's your bias wrecker? So for me, when I first found Stray Kids, Felix was definitely my bias, but now Bangchen is my bias and Hunjin is my bias wrecker. Moving along, I was getting ready to use the Kiara Soho gray color, but when I opened it, I realized this isn't the gray I thought it was. So I went back into my collection of polishes and I pulled out this solid pot gel color instead, and I think it better closely relates to the gray on the Maxident album cover, so I elected to use this gel color instead. And so if you're following this tutorial, you're going to want to paint your pinky nail and your middle finger in this gray color or color that is similar to this in your own collection as well. And then I moved on to use E-Nail Couture matte top coat, because sometimes I find it a lot easier to do nail art when your nails are actually matte, because it's a little bit more of a smoother surface. And because of the technique that I did today, which you'll see later on in the tutorial, using a matte top coat is a lot easier and faster to get a really smooth application for some of your nail designs. Now on to the fun part, our nail art for today's videos. So if you noticed in the Stray Kids video, there's these little love monsters that are shaped in hearts, as you can see on the screen here. So inspired by those cute little guys, I am going to use my markers to actually draw outlines of the hearts instead of just jumping right in with gel polish. This is just an easy way just to kind of get yourself familiarized with the shape and placement of the hearts, and I think it's really helpful to just go slow, take your time, and kind of figure out where you want to place the hearts and have that creative control. And then once you do have that template all set up, you can jump right in with the gel polish and get to filling in the hearts in the outline with the gel polish. So I'm just gonna let this play. You can watch me, put in the little hearts. Definitely gonna speed this up because it took me forever in real time to get these hearts the way I wanted to. So I'll check back in when it's all said and done. Alright, so once you have all your hearts outlined on your nail using your markers, then you can jump in with your gel polish. So here you can see I'm going to start with blue, and the gel polish that I'm using is from Amazon. It came in a whole set of colorful aligner nail polishes. I'll definitely leave a link down below so you can check it out and see if that's something you'd be interested. I think it's a really great collection to have because it is a rainbow of colors, and there's so many great things and designs that you can use with so many of the colors that comes in that kit. So yeah, definitely check it out and get creating with those beautiful colors. So I'm just gonna let this play. I only showed myself filling in the purple and blue hearts because it's pretty self-explanatory. Take your time, go slow, follow the guideline that you created for yourself and fill in those hearts, and I will check back in for the next part of the tutorial. And there you have it, all done. I added their eyes and smiley faces, so that's what they look like. Now, moving on to the rest of our nail art. This section, I am going to be working on my index finger, so I'm just taking out a little bit of black nail polish onto a palette. You can use whatever you have lying around, doesn't have to be anything fancy. And I'm actually using an old paintbrush because I have yet to buy actual line art nail polish brushes. I know they're on Amazon. I can just go and click. I've just been too lazy. So I'm using an old paintbrush that I kind of makeshift into my own liner brush for nail art. So on my index finger, I am simply going to write case 143. And I could have done like the logo they have at the end of the video, where the 4 and the 3 are kind of like in a shape of a heart, and made it all cute like that. But I wanted this to be my own little spin on it, keep it really simple, you know, not do anything too crazy. If you mess up like I did, just take a lint-free wipe with a little bit of rubbing alcohol on it and clean up your mistake, and you're good to go. And there you have it, case 143, all written up on my index finger. Keeping the ball moving, we're rolling along here with our nail art. I am simply doing the Stray Kids logo on my middle finger. I'm not doing their signature logo that you usually see on their Instagram or on different marketing materials. I'm doing their Stray Kids logo that you see on their latest release at the end of last year, Stray Kids Replay album. So if you see that logo on the album art cover, I'll make sure to insert a clip. You'll see that it's just SKZ instead of the full Stray Kids. So I'm doing that on my middle finger, and I'll be using the colors black, white, and pink, because those are the colors closely related to the Maxident album cover. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy some music while I finish up this nail art design on my middle finger, and I'll come back in when we're moving on to the next nail. And I'm back. So there you have it, Stray Kids logo all done on my middle finger. And I have to say, the 143 drilled into the nail tips looks amazing. I am very proud of myself for being able to accomplish that. I hope if you come across this tutorial, you try it out as well on your nails, whether you're doing numbers or even shapes. I think that would be really cool. I'm thinking of a Valentine's Day nail tutorial in the future. Let me know if you have any ideas or anything. Drop your comments down below of what I should try next with the drilling and the nail tips. But anyways, I digress. Moving on to my pinky nail. If you notice on the Maxident album cover, it's kind of like in the background there's lines and numbers at the side, kind of like if you were to get arrested and you have to take your picture, you have to kind of stand behind this thing that measures your height. So that's what's behind on the Maxton album cover. And so really easy, really simple. I just did black lines all the way down on my pinky nail to kind of mimic the album cover, make it really nice and simple. I didn't really add the numbers on the side. I didn't think it was necessary. I really want this tutorial to be easy and simple. If anyone comes across it, they can do it too. But if you're bold and you want to go ahead, you can definitely add the numbers on the side of your nail as well. Or maybe even try this on a bigger size nail. But because this is on my pinky nail, I only opted to do the lines. So as you can see, I am now adding in the pink lines that you see on the album cover. I'll make sure to insert a clip so you can kind of have a visual of what I'm talking about and what I'm referencing as I'm putting this on my pinky nail. But on the Maxton album cover, the X is with these two like chart lines going across each other to make the X. So that's what I did. I just had a picture up on my iPad and was looking at the different angles and directions of the X, and I copied it and did it on my nail. There isn't any really rhyme or reason on how I did this. I just took my time. Again, you want to go slow and do your best. The clip that you saw was sped up, so this did take me a really long time to get that X done. Now moving on, we are at the end of our tutorial. So I am using the E-Nail Couture top coat, the shiny top coat, to finish up my nail design and make sure everything is sealed in and get it nice and pretty and glossy. I was about to go and do my index finger, but I felt that it was too boring and plain. So I decided to add some red hearts on the side of 143 just to make it a little bit more cute, and it still is very much on theme with the whole 143 Stray Kids inspired nail tutorial. So once you add those hearts to your nail, you'll be all done, and make sure to top coat that cure again for 60 seconds and you'll be all done with your Stray Kids 143 nails. I'm so glad if you came across my tutorial for Stray Kids nail inspiration. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and drop a comment down below of any other K-pop groups I should do my nails about. Thanks for watching.